All right, PBS Arts Summer Festival Series is underway, and we get a fascinating opportunity here to sort of look inside another inside look. See, Tales from a Ghetto Klown is sort of an inside look at Ghetto Klown, John Leguizamo, and now we get a behind-the-scenes look at that behind-the-scenes look. I think I'm layering it on too thickly. John joins us now live. John, why don't you tell us, what exactly is Tales from a Ghetto Klown?
You said it correctly. It's the whole journey of what it took me to get Ghetto Klown to Broadway. All the years, the writing, the Broadway backstabbing, the gangsterism, the hoodlumism that happens on Broadway that nobody knows about. And that's what that whole journey is about, Tales of a Ghetto Klown.
Come on, man. We watch the Tonys once a year, and everybody looks like they all get along great. Everything's fine. There's no politics. There's no drama. I guess that's not the case, huh?
It's all about art, right? It's all altruistically beautiful. But it's not, you know. It's really tough. And, you know, first of all, I spent years working on this piece, you know, because I wanted to be my masterpiece. And that was a tough journey. And then I had all the investors set up, and I had the Broadway theater set up, and we were about to sign on the dotted line, and we got hoodwinked by a theater who flip-flopped us with another show that they wanted instead, but they didn't tell us. But they were about to sign a contract. You'll see.
Okay, well, you're giving us a little taste there. And I think beyond some of the drama on Broadway, people should know. They probably know you as a performer, that you're diversely talented. You've had to perform on 2 continents in multiple languages. What's that been like?
Yeah, you know, I was born in Colombia, but you know, I stopped speaking Spanish since I was 3. And I wanted to do my first show in Spanish, so I spent the whole year just, you know, with vocal coaches and tongue twisters, and I took it to Colombia and I did it in Spanish. And, you know, they got most of the jokes. You know, I couldn't translate everything. And, you know, sometimes some jokes were a little, but a lot of them they did get, and they got other stuff that we didn't get.
Porque cuando hablamos en España es diferente cuando hablamos en México, Puerto Rico, Colombia, ¿sí? It's not the same.
Sí, los acentos son un poquito diferente, pero no mucho.
Sí, exactly. We're just saying the words are
Hey, that's
different.
really good. Rosetta Stone, right?
No.
I got that. Why are you looking
All
at me
the way
like I
back
don't
to college.
understand? I got that.
I try. One of my co-anchors is Puerto Rican. We try. We're going to see it coming up here Friday. And I think, you know, we talk about bearing your soul. Are you comfortable, John, with people seeing everything that you've gone through? I mean, it's very personal stuff.
You know, it's not that I'm comfortable with. I feel like it's necessary. You know, it's always embarrassing, and it's always fraught with a little, you know, discomfort. But I think it's important. I mean, you want to tell a story. You want to be as honest and raw as possible. And when you share that, I feel like people really elevate it, and they really feel like they're inspired by it. So I feel like it's worth the sacrifice.
I got about a minute left here. Has anybody said to you has anybody not liked the fact that you're out talking about some of the backstabbing and some of the things? If somebody said, hey, man, keep that to yourself.
Well, when the show airs on Friday, I think I'm going to hear a lot from a couple of people. But, you know, my family already saw the show, and, you know, they're not very happy about it. But, you know, it pays the bills.
Ask him if he's on Twitter.
Are you on Twitter? My co-anchor wants to know if you're on Twitter.
Yes.
Look at his shirt.
Follow me at John Leguizamo on Twitter, and you'll hear my philosophies, the dirt. You'll hear it all.
John, I really appreciate the time, and I appreciate what the approach you take to performing. The show is coming up here. All the information is about the show tonight, 8 to 11. And thank you very much for the time, John.
Thank you very much.
Much appreciated. We're right back.